Schools pretend to want you, and then they're like, yeah, you're easily replaceable. Easily. Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my grad school admissions update because there has been an update. If you haven't seen the last video, I will link it up here. Since the last video, which was last month in April, I have finally gotten all of my admission decisions. So out of the 6 schools that I applied to, I got into 4 of them, and that is 2/3. So I think it was pretty good. I've narrowed down my choices to 2 schools. It's just here or there at this point. Before we get into all of that, let's take it back to early May when I went to go visit a school. My top program, my top choice. Earlier in the month, I went to North Texas to go to some of my friends' graduations, and also I took that time to go visit some schools. I did vlog it. It's a travel vlog. I'm gonna post that next week, but I went to go visit a school on May 10th, and at this point in the process, I needed one more school to give me an answer. So I went to go visit a school up in North Texas. I'm at the university and it is actually beautiful. The trees got taller and everything's greener, and I'm really enjoying campus. I ended up really enjoying the campus and also the people there. Like, they were very accommodating, they were very helpful, just overall good vibes. Nobody was there because like graduations had already like passed and stuff, so it was kind of empty, but I still really liked it. And that very same day, like as I was going back to the place that I was staying, I got my very last acceptance, ending my grad school admission process. Now, on May 15th, I was coming back down to South Texas and I passed by San Antonio. And in San Antonio, I went to visit another school. This morning, I got an email from Corpus telling me that today's the last day that I can like make a final decision. And that one is going to get cut off. I gotta say that this is the process. This is the process of like eliminating schools. Update: I am going to eliminate Texas A&M Corpus Christi because for a lot of reasons. I'm gonna email them like right now and be like, hey, thanks, but no thanks. But I also need to visit and talk to people at another school that I got accepted into last week, which I might do next week because they want me to give them something next week probably. That's the bad thing about being in a competitive program, is that there's people like waiting on you. Like, you didn't get in, I did. So I'm gonna go to St. Mary's to go visit the school in San Antonio. I did not really end up liking that school, and I also had to cut off another school because they kept pressuring me. They were like, hey, you need to tell us now. And I was like, hey, where's my money then? If there's no money, you're not getting me. So they were cut off, which cut me down to 3. But then, a week later, May 22nd, I decided that I needed to cut off the school that I visited that other week, the one in San Antonio, because I just did not like their program nor their campus. I felt lied to. So I cut off that school as well. Okay, hello. It's Wednesday, May 22nd, right? And I am uploading this on Saturday, May 25th. This month, I got like 2 more acceptances, I think. This right here in my hand is one of the acceptances, I think. We're gonna open it up right now because I got my acceptance like a month ago, more than a month ago actually. My mom would hate that I'm opening it like this, but it was like online, and then they asked me like, hey, where do you live so we can send you like a physical like copy. And you know what, this is the only school that has like actually sent me a physical copy perhaps of my acceptance. I think it is an acceptance. Yep, it is. It's the physical form of my acceptance. May 9th 2024. They sent it May 9th and it arrived May 10th. May 10th is actually when I went to go visit the school. This is actually the school that I'm planning on going to. Planning on doing it. I haven't actually like submitted anything, like nothing is set in stone. I mean, the fact that they sent me a physical copy, like nobody does this anymore. Nobody does this anymore. It's a lost art. This is the school that I want to go to. This one, right here. Hi. Hi, so it is a bit later. As of right now, we have taken away 2. I already said no to one of them. Like, they were pressuring me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this right now. I'm gonna say no to the other one. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell them that I'm not gonna go to St. Mary's. I went to visit St. Mary's, so they're like, you know, just let us know by like July 1st. But right now, I am going to go ahead and tell them that I'm not gonna go. So I'm officially ending that road right there. I'm not gonna move to San Antonio. I really, really wanted to, but when I visited the school, it was just not it. It was just not it. What institution do you plan to enroll in? I don't even, like, this is where I want to go. So it says, what institution do you plan to enroll in? And I don't, like, right now, I'm telling everybody, like, I want to go to North Texas. I want to go to this school. I want to go up there, but nothing is set in stone. I haven't, like, submitted, like, hey, I plan on attending here. Like, it's not official, but that's where I want to go. I submitted this application on December 1st, and on May 22nd, I said that I'm not going. This was supposed to be like my second choice. We're out. We are out. I literally went to visit the school last week, like a week ago, and a week later I'm saying no. Now it's just down to 2. And one of them wants me to give them a response by this Friday, in 2 days. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. So now, as of May 23rd, I am down to 2 schools. So out of the 4 schools, I cut down to 1 because it wasn't the program that I was looking for, and I just didn't like their campus. And 2, the other one was pressuring me and just asking too much of me. And I'm like, you know what? Like, they literally took months to review my application and then gave me a week to decide. Yeah, no. No, thank you. Now I'm down to 2. The local school, where I would be living with my parents and commuting back and forth at least 30 minutes every day, and at night, because the classes are at night. Or my top school, which is really far away and very secluded. But I really like it. I really like their campus. That is the right program for me. My parents said that we would make a decision when I came back from traveling, but we haven't talked about it at all. The other day, my mom asked me, like, where I want to go, and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean where I'm... You're giving a decision to me? And, like, yeah, I'm 22 now. I'm, like, an adult. They're giving me more responsibilities, but, like, for me to choose where I want to go, like, it's not that simple, dude. Like, it's just, like, I have my first choice and my second choice, right? 2 schools. So the thing about both schools is that one is a Master of Arts, the one here, and the other one is Master of Science. That's why I want to go to the Master of Science program, which is up in North Texas. The thing about both is that they both have a PhD in clinical psychology. So I could get my master's and then, you know, stay in the same, like, place and continue with my PhD. The thing about my second choice is that, so they gave me a decision, what was it, 2 weeks ago? And they were like, you need to give us a decision by May 24th. That is tomorrow. That is in fact tomorrow. And I emailed the person this past Monday, 8 a.m. I was like, hey, could we, like, have a meeting in person and chat about my offer? They responded to me like Tuesday afternoon being like, hey, I'm actually out of the office until mid-June, and they want me to give a response to them by tomorrow. Tomorrow is not mid-June, right? So I was like, okay. And then I asked, like, somebody else, like a friend that's, like, you know, been guiding me through this whole process. I was like, hey, could we meet? They're also out of office because people are taking their vacations. But, like, honestly, it's like, it's their fault for giving me a decision so late and then being like, yeah, just tell us in 2 weeks. It's because the program is super competitive. So to me, that seems like poor scheduling on their, like, part, because they gave me 2 weeks after taking months to review my application. Right. Whereas my top school, the one that I went to go to, they, guess what? They didn't do a wait list this year. They just picked 20 students, and the rest, you know, can go do their own thing. They picked 20 students, and they're giving me all the time and, like, resources, and, like, they're trying to help me because I'm like, yes, I would love to come here. I just need money and housing. That's it. And they're like, yeah, like let's, you know, we can help you. Now there isn't much that they can do. There is no graduate housing, and there's practically no funding or scholarships. So like I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. We're all trying our best. But like that's what I'm trying to say. Like they pick their students, they pick their batch, and then they have a wait list. So for one of the schools, I was on a wait list, right? If you remember. And then I emailed them and I was like, hey, is there, you know, did everybody, you know, and they were like, oh yeah, by the way, all the spots are filled. Okay. So that's why they're like pressuring me. They're like, hey, you need to tell us something so that we can like get other people. But like, you accepted me. You chose me. You literally picked me out of all the other people. So why are you so eager to replace me? Do you understand? Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I like my top school better, because they didn't do a wait list. They were like, you know what, let's pick these 20 students, and then, you know, if they end up going or not, like, it doesn't matter. Bless you, seriously. I already asked for an extension from my second choice today. Will they actually read the email? Who knows, right? Who knows? Because another thing is that like there was a categorization issue on their part. They put me down as an international student, even though I did not apply as an international student. And I was like, hey, what's going on? International Student Services was like, hey, you know, just, you know, get your visa. And I'm like, I'm not. And they were like, oh, don't talk to me, talk to them. And then they were like, oh, don't talk to me, talk to them. And I was like, oh, okay, let's be more, what's the word, collaborative here between departments. That would be amazing, right? That would actually be awesome. But of course they can't do that. Nobody can actually do that. That's like a little bit too much for them, right? So this is where we're at. It's between these two schools. Down here or up there. I would love to go up there. Where would I live, right? Where would I live? I feel like they want me to live in the lake, in a tree, under the bridge. Some like just like on top of, I don't know. But I'm trying to figure that out right now. I also don't have roommates. It's like a whole deal, right? It's like a whole deal. But I do have like all the time in the world to like figure that out. Later, I am going to make a video explaining my process of like how I chose the school that I end up going to, because it's a lot to consider. It is a lot to consider, and it is like you have to be paying attention to literally every single thing that they do. Okay, like on your part you have to like be professional and like blah 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 blah, but like on their part, like I'm doing the work, what are you putting in, right? What are you, because they literally are just like, oh yeah, just come and give us 5K in cash, and also sign up for your classes like literally 2 months ago. Okay, no. no, you're not doing this right now. Very, very close to picking a school, and it is a very, very obvious choice. Like it's like the most like the decision is already made for me. I just have to like put it in action. Like I literally just have to like accept my offer. I just have to do that, because clearly the other school does not want me. They pretend to want me. Schools pretend to want you, and then they're like, yeah, you're easily replaceable. Like girl, you chose me, so why am I struggling, right? I could literally right now get on my computer and like accept my offer if I wanted to, but I don't know why. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I don't know why I'm waiting. Who knows? So next video is going to be my travel vlog that I talked about when I went to go visit North Texas and went to my college campus for the last time ever. The conclusion is, I don't know where I'm going, but it is down to two choices. Like I said, I will make a video about how I picked my school, what you should look out for, so stay tuned for that. And also just summer. It's summertime, you know? Summer vlogs, summertime. Let's keep the vibes going, and I will see you all next week.